Okay, thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for clicking the little bell. Let's just turn this a tad bit. Ugh, too much. Okay, right there. Okay, now today's a big day. Let's just jump in because this book is insane. I've only read a little bit of it, but here we go. How to Destroy a Man, a handbook. I can't even believe this. And then let's see. Dedicated to the underestimated. What the fuck? Damn, past participle damned. In Christian belief, it be condemned by God to suffer eternal punishment in hell. Condemn, especially by public expression of disapproval. Really, well, here's your disapproval. Here's your public expression of disapproval right here. You can have it. Take it. Toxic ass. So look at these chapters. Chapter 1, the damn fundamentals. Chapter 2, the damn online method. Crafting allegations, leveraging media, leveraging authority. Chapter 3, the damn at work method, crafting allegations, leveraging media, leveraging authority. Chapter 4, why these damn methods work. And then finally, works cited. So let's just jump into this bullshit. I can't even believe this exists. Introduction. I'm going to do the voice for a little bit. As women, we have been oppressed by men's physical advantages over us since the beginning of humankind. But now, in today's modern societies, the tables are finally turning. Okay, I can't do it the whole time. Especially with the advent of the internet and social media and the economy's transition from manufacturing to information, women are leveraging their natural advantages, e.g. social skills, emotional intelligence, and communication to gain power. You've probably utilized these advantages to some degree already in one form or another. For example, as a child in school, I recall the boys using physical strength and aggression, e.g. punching, to bully girls. What the fuck? That was their power. Girls, on the other hand, use communication and accusation, e.g. spreading rumors to undermine boys. This is our power. Wow, dude. Look, for all the women watching, this is y'all, man. This is y'all's team. I'm sorry, dude. There's nothing I can say to try and say that this isn't for women, bro. This is literally a book for women. The purpose of this handbook is to be a resource, a collection of tools and techniques that have proven powerful in the women's struggle against patriarchy. I did not invent these methods, I only described them. Be advised, however, that the methods outlined in this handbook were chosen for their utility or their ability to achieve results rather than for their legal or ethical merit. Holy shit. What is considered to be right or legal often changes with time. The prevailing culture and the evolution of law? No, not really. No, the laws don't really change. They're laws. What the fuck are you talking about? This handbook is a work of free speech. Who does that sound like already? How the content is used, misused, or not used is at the sole discretion of the reader, and I, as the author, retain no responsibility. Oh my God, that means this is so bad. The person that wrote this doesn't want any responsibility. Similarly, I'm publishing this book under the pseudonym of Angela Confidential to protect from backlash. That means this book is so bad that if this person's name was on it, they'd get backlash for it. Wow. Let's just jump right into this. I can't even fucking believe it. The damn fundamentals. Let's begin with some introductions. We have 3 key friends or fundamentals that make it possible to destroy a man now. Damn well. It's important to know them well. Our first ally is Allison. Allegation. Allegation can be so simple, effective, and easy to employ that it's elegant. An allegation is a claim, usually without proof, that someone has done something illegal or wrong. A claim at minimum requires nothing more than an assertion. For example, if I yell from a rooftop that the world is flat, I have successfully made a claim. Flat Earth, that's what you're going to use? Flat Earth? Really? Similarly, identifying wrongdoing requires only observation, recollection, or a minimal amount of imagination. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. From lying to murder, any behavior that you've heard of, seen, experienced, or can think of that violates an ethical or legal standard can suffice for an allegation. However, it's the last part of what constitutes an allegation that makes it uniquely useful. No evidence is required. Oh my God. This independence from proof allows you to make an allegation about any man doing anything without being encumbered by a need for facts. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't even believe this is real. This is it. This is the one that they used. This is what Amber Heard and Evan Rachel Wood used right here. Let's read that again. This independence from proof allows you to make an allegation about any man doing anything without being encumbered by a need for facts. Holy shit. These women are out of their fucking mind, bro. Oh my God. But how can something as intangible as the spoken word without evidence have enough merit or power to damn? Admittedly, if left completely on her own, Allison allegation has relatively little power. That's where our other two friends, Mary Media and Arthur Authority, oh my God. Mary Media, our second ally, encompasses just about any means of communication. Media can be as elementary as whispers of gossip, although nowadays the term most often refers to mass communication platforms such as TV, internet, or mainstream media networks. Mainstream media. I'm starting to get angry. Such as Twitter and Facebook, which you will soon see are especially well suited to damn. Oh my God, I know this is going to piss me off. So how does Mary Media help Allison allegation? Well, interestingly, they help each other. You've probably heard the philosophical question: if a tree falls in the woods and no one hears it, did it make a sound? Although the answer to that question is still debated, it's certain that if an allegation is made and no one knows about it, it has no power. Fortunately, however, the opposite is also true. The more people who know about an allegation, the more powerful it becomes. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. This is fucking ridiculous. Thankfully for Allison allegation and for our purposes, the modern mainstream media excel at spreading information far and wide. They do it to make money, lots of money from advertisers. Yet advertisers need more than just a way to reach people. They also need a way to get people to pay attention to their advertisements and ultimately buy products. This is where media content comes in. Media content can be videos, website posts, breaking news, and so on. Anything that garners interest. And it's no secret that scandal attracts people's interest especially well. Sex sells. Women saying it. Sex sells. So the next time a feminist wants to talk about objectifying women, you can fucking eat this right here. As the saying goes, and so does violence, injustice, misconduct, and anything else outrageous. That's why scandalous content in the mainstream media has increased over the years. That's also why Mary Media helps Allison allegation. Scandalous allegations attract people's interest. Interested people with advertisements sell products, and it all makes Mary Media money. Jeez. However, fascinatingly, while the mainstream media profit from proliferating allegations, they bear little responsibility for doing it. Apparently, as long as the media mention that the scandal is an allegation, they are relatively safe from legal repercussions. Man, this is because in free speech societies, people can voice opinions and unsubstantiated claims. Further, the media can always attest that they are not making the allegation, rather they are just reporting it. But in truth, the media actually do help make the allegation by how they report it. Oh my God, you probably know how to say something you can convey greater meaning than what you can say. For example, I could say I'm happy, but if I scream it angrily, people are much more likely to believe I'm upset. With that in mind, try listening carefully how the mainstream media say the word allegation when reporting a story. Either they say it in a positive tone as though it's something good, or they say it quickly as though it's insignificant. They also use the word allegation or alleged instead of using terms such as unsubstantiated claim or accusation without proof. To de-emphasize the evidence is lacking. Even more cleverly, after the media make an allegation popular by broadcasting it far and wide, they then circle back later and broadcast how so many people are talking about it. Further, they support the people who make allegations by promoting them as courageous for coming forward. Oh my God. Oh my God. These tactics get even more people interested and encourage others to make similar claims. Finally, the media then cite the increasing number of allegations and growing public outrage that they helped create as being too numerous to be ignored, or as evidence of truth. Oh my God. In a court of law, a man is considered, oh, here it is. Look at this. Here it is right here. In a court of law, a man is considered innocent until proven guilty. But in the court of media-managed public opinion, a man serially accused of scandal is guilty until proven innocent. There it is. You just fucking saw Evan Rachel Wood right there. Right there. Let's read it again. Finally, the media then cite the increasing number of allegations. That how many fucking, oh, Marilyn Manson has 16 accusers, he's guilty, and growing public outrage that they helped create as being too numerous to be ignored or as evidence of truth. In a court of law, a man is considered innocent until proven guilty, but in the court of media-managed public opinion, a man serially accused of scandal is guilty until proven innocent. I fucking knew it. I knew it. This is it. This is it. In this way, an allegation does not require evidence to damn, because through media manipulation, it becomes its own evidence. Fuckers. Thousands, even millions of people can become organized against one man. Likewise, the evidence and public perception of guilt created by Allison allegation and Mary Media's synergy can become so prominent and powerful that our third ally, Arthur Authority, has a duty to step in, California Senate, Congress, and its authority that really helps us put the destroy in damn. Authority is defined as any person or organization, California Senate, Congress, that has the power to control, direct, punish, and so on, which is exactly the kind of power we need to damn. Examples include police, judges, bosses, HR departments, board of directors, teachers, professors, university councils, licensing and regulatory agencies, and so on. Ultimately, it's authority that plays the final role in condemning a man. So what do we need to know about authority to damn? Well, to begin, it's important to understand that Arthur Authority is an artifact of patriarchy and chivalry. As Daddy Knight, what the fuck? He takes pride in his role as guardian and savior, especially of the weak, mistreated, violated, and so on. He strives to be the hero who saves the damsel in distress. In other words, authority caters to victims. And nothing gets Arthur Authority's attention more than a call to action to save victims. Man, I am so pissed off right now. I just want to scream, and I just want to throw my phone across the room right now. To be considered a victim or a damsel in distress, authority first needs to perceive you as weak, Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you fucking hear that? They need to perceive you as weak. Why do you think these women always play the victim? Because you have to be perceived that way. They're fucking lying, bro. Oh my God. Surprisingly, a great illustration of this is how authorities usually relate men to men in distress. Can you imagine what typically happens when a man walks into a police precinct and requests a restraining order against a woman? Officers roll their eyes and immediately disbelief ensues. This is because they simply do not perceive a man to be weaker than a woman, and for that reason they are unwilling to provide assistance. In contrast, in patriarchal societies, women are perceived as weak by default. Dude, they're using your fucking shit against you. And if you're not angry with how much we've read so far, then I don't know what to tell you, man. I seriously don't. If you're not angry right now, and women too, women should be angry at this. This is you, ladies. This is you. This is your team. And I'm sorry that I'm talking to you like that and you think that I'm getting angry or something or I'm mad at you. Bro, this is y'all's team, dude. This is your team. Your team is doing this. This is exploitation, bro. This is exploitation right here. I can't even believe that this is real. Patriarchal society, women perceived weak and therefore deserving of help and protection in the eyes of authorities. This literally, if police were to read this and then they go and see what these women are doing, how are they not supposed to arrest them? How is this not criminal? How is this not criminal? Second, for the weak to attain victim status, authorities also need to perceive them as harmed or violated. That doesn't actually mean you need to be. It doesn't mean you need to be harmed or violated. You just need to be perceived as that. Bro, this is fucking lying. This is exploitation. This is fucking horrible. In other words, authorities require a credible claim that a legal or an ethical standard has been broken in order to take action because it's their duty to enforce standards. As we now know, we can look to Allison allegation to make the claim and to marry media to make it credible. Nevertheless, it's still important to emphasize that authority is most likely to help us damn in instances that entail an apparent violation. I'm not even angry anymore. I'm sad. I just became sad. Of specific laws or codes of conduct, the more egregious, the better. Examples are numerous, including rape, sexual harassment, discrimination, physical assault, child abuse, substance abuse, and dishonesty in its many forms, lying, cheating, fraud. Also, and this works surprisingly well, keep in mind that with the media's help, allegations against authorities can be used to motivate authority to take action. Just about any widespread allegation about an authority being remiss, ineffectual, or negligent in its guardian and savior role will suffice. So basically, all these women have to do is come out and say, well, the police aren't helping me. Well, the FBI aren't helping me. Well, nobody's helping me. That's all they have to say, dude. For instance, a televised allegation about a company ignoring sexual harassment in the workplace is enough to motivate the company's HR department to hunt the accused man and anyone who failed to report his scandalous behavior to HR. They just said to go on TV and make an allegation. That doesn't even mean it needs to be true, and it'll work. God damn it. Fuck, I'm so pissed off right now. Once authorities decree that there is a victim of violation, they can take punitive actions against the perpetrator, i.e. destroy a man. Punitive actions usually entail substantial loss, such as termination of employment, loss of income, loss of education or certification, e.g. dismissal from school or revocation of credentials, loss of social status or good reputation, public shame, humiliation, loss of financial savings, payment for legal settlements, and loss of freedom, imprisonment. In addition to the combined actions of Allison Allegation, Mary Media, and Arthur Authority, generally result in ongoing loss for the loss of future opportunities. In this way, a man is truly damned. With a smeared reputation or record of alleged misconduct, no one will want to be associated with him. No one will want to employ him. No one will want to help him. And no one will even believe him. Further, the subsequent long-term stress frequently results in loss of physical and mental health. What the fuck? When I say these methods can destroy a man, I genuinely mean it. Moreover, these methods actually do destroy men, even powerful ones. There is no better testimony to how effective Allison Allegation, Mary Media, and Arthur Authority can be than the growing number of men they've destroyed, regardless of allegations being true or false. The following is just a partial list from the year 17 of renowned men, in no particular order, the allegations made against them in the media, the authority-driven, and the authority-driven consequences. Harvey Weinstein, Hollywood producer and co-founder of the Weinstein Company, accused of rape, sexual assault, sexual harassment, and sex trafficking, fired from the Weinstein Company, expelled from the Academy of Motion Pictures, Art, and Sciences. What the fuck? Are you trying to say that all the shit against Harvey Weinstein wasn't even true? What? Roy Price, Amazon executive, accused of sexual harassment, resigned days after being suspended. Chris Savino, Nickelodeon producer, accused of harassing women, fired. Lockhart Steele, editorial director of Vox Media, accused of sexual harassment, fired. John Besh, celebrity chef and chief executive of Besh Restaurant Group, accused of sexual harassment, stepped down from the Besh Restaurant Group. Terry Richardson, fashion photographer, accused of sexual misconduct, banned from working with Vogue and other Condé Nast publications. Leon, Welsler, whatever, New Republic editor, accused of sexual harassment, removed from the masthead of The Atlantic and fired from Emerson Collective. Knight Landsman, art forum publisher, accused of sexual harassment, resigned from the magazine. Mark Halperin, MSNBC political analyst and co-author of Game Change, accused of harassment while at ABC News, dismissed from MSNBC and NBC News. Book contract terminated. Upcoming books, HBO adaptation canceled. Ken Baker, E! News, correspondent accused of sexual harassment, removed from TV while NBC investigates. Kevin Spacey, actor accused of sexual misconduct and assault, fired from Netflix series and replaced in upcoming film. Are you trying to say that the problem with this is that you're saying Kevin Spacey and Harvey Weinstein? Are you trying to say that those allegations aren't true? Jeremy Piven, actor accused of sexual misconduct, CBS dropped his show. Hamilton Fish, New Republic president and publisher, accused of sexual harassment, resigned from the magazine. Michael Oreskes, NPR chief editor, accused of sexual harassment while at the New York Times. NPR and associate and AP resigned. Andy Dick, comedian, accused of sexual harassment, fired from film. Same thing, Andy Dick. Are you trying to say that Andy Dick's allegations are not true? Jeff Hoover, Kentucky House Speaker, accused of sexual harassment, stepped down from position. David Gouliard, co-CEO of Primary Wave Entertainment, accused of drugging women, sexual assault, and rape, taking a leave of absence. Ed Westwick, actor, accused of sexual assault, the BBC canceled his show. Jeffrey Tambor, actor, accused of sexual misconduct, not returning to his Amazon series Transparent. Matthew Weiner, Mad Men creator, accused of sexual harassment, canceled appearances. Roy Moore, Alabama judge and politician, accused of sexual misconduct and sexually assaulting teenagers decades ago, lost financing from RNC and lost U.S. Senate election. Louis C.K., comedian, accused of sexual misconduct, released from new film halted, Netflix special canceled, and FX and HBO cut ties. Are you saying the Louis C.K. stuff was fake too? What the fuck? And FX and HBO cut ties. Andrew Kreisberg, executive producer of Arrow, Supergirl, and The Flash, accused of sexual harassment and inappropriate touching, suspended by Warner Brothers. Eddie Berganza, editor of DC Comics, accused of sexual harassment, fired by Warner and DC Entertainment. Gary Goddard, CEO of Goddard Group, accused of sexual assault of minors, took leave from his company. Holy shit, there's still more. Al Franken, U.S. Senator, accused of sexual misconduct, resigned and cut from PBS TV special. Okay, that guy's a senator. Are you trying to say that what he did wasn't true? Is that what they're saying by listing all these people? That's what there's... John Conyers, U.S. Senator, accused of harassment, resigned. Glenn Thrush, New York Times White House reporter, accused of making drunken, unwanted advancements on multiple women, suspended from the New York Times. Charlie Rose, PBS and CBS television network host, accused of making unwanted sexual advances, groping women, exposing himself, and making lewd phone calls, fired from CBS and cut ties. Are you saying that's all not true? Is that what you're trying to tell me? They're putting their names in these books, in this book. Are you trying to tell me that all these people that they're listing they're false allegations and they just use this book against them? Like, has our entire reality been manipulated by these people? And John Lasseter, Pixar and Disney animation chief, accused by several women of unwanted touching, taking a leave of absence. Matt Lauer, NBC Today Show, accused of inappropriate sexual behavior in the workplace. NBC News terminated his employment. Garrison, Keeler, whatever, author and creator of a former host of A Prairie Home Companion, accused of inappropriate behavior with a woman who worked with him. Minnesota Public Radio is terminating his contracts. Russell Simmons, entrepreneur and co-founder of Def Jam Recordings, accused of rape and harassment, stepping down from his companies. Warren Moon, really? Warren Moon, the quarterback, really? NFL Hall of Fame quarterback and co-founder and president of Sports One Marketing, accused of sexual misconduct and discrimination, taking a leave of absence from his job as a member of the Seattle Seahawks game day broadcasting team. Mario Batali, the chef, TV star and chef, accused of sexual harassment, stepping down from his company. Batali and hold on. Are you trying to tell me that all this shit's going on, all these things that they just fucking listed in this book, all these things are all fake? That's right? That's not, no. Because that means Weinstein. That means Battalion Bastion, its hospitality group, and his daytime TV job on The Chew. Accused of sexual misconduct, fired from The New Yorker. Alex Kaczynski, a California federal court judge, accused of sexual harassment, abruptly retired. Jerry Richardson, owner of the Carolina Panthers, accused of sexual harassment, selling the team he founded. Come on, man. The owner of the Carolina Panthers, really? You don't think you got enough money, bro, to go after these bitches? Really? And yes, I said the B word. I'm sorry. These are bitches. The women that fucking follow this are bitches, bro. Are you trying to tell me a person that owns a football team that's that rich doesn't have the balls to stand up and go against these fucking toxic bitches, bro? Oh my God. Blake Farenthold, a politician accused of sexual harassment and gender discrimination, withdrew from a re-election and retired from Congress. Travis Smiley, talk show host, accused of sexual misconduct, PBS suspended him. Carl Sargent, cabinet secretary for communities and children in the Welsh government, accused of sexual misconduct, suspended from his job and committed suicide. They're using a dude that committed suicide as a banner of achievement. The Damn Online Method, Chapter 2. With the fundamentals as our foundation, we can now shift our focus to tools and methods. The technique outlined in this chapter, called the Damned Online Method, is so easy to do, yet so powerful, it's truly phenomenal. Allow me to illustrate with the following vignette. vignette or whatever. I don't know. It's Valentine's Day early morning. Sam Mann awakes abruptly to his cell phone ringing at his bedside. Normally, he'd ignore such an early call, but his cell rings incessantly. Knowing that people rarely blow up his phone with good news, especially before dawn, Sam braces himself for an emergency and answers the call. What happens next, however, is something he could have never imagined. Hello, this is Sam. Hi, Sam. This is Sarah. Sam is a seasoned business consultant, and Sarah's company is his biggest client. Oh, hi, Sarah. What can I do for you? With a gasp, Sarah exclaims, "You haven't seen what's on the internet about you?" Sam has no idea what she's talking about. Sarah explains that her company received an anonymous email. An anonymous email via their website's Contact Us page accusing Samuel Mann of being a woman-beating alcoholic, drug-addicted alcoholic and rapist. You said, you stupid bitch, you put alcoholic twice. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Drug-addicted alcoholic. What the fuck are you talking about, you stupid bitch? And rapist, among the other similar things. The email also instructed the company to Google Samuel Mann MBA to see it's true. Blindsided and still on the call with Sarah, Sam reaches for his laptop and Googles Samuel Mann, MBA business consultant. He is shocked by what he sees. His LinkedIn profile promoting his business credentials and accomplishments no longer appears at the top of Google search results. Instead, there is a post on a website called Cheater Report with the headline, Samuel Mann, MBA, is a woman-beating alcoholic business consultant. Immediately below this, let me let everybody in on something. Now that I just read this, I'm going to go even harder. I'm going to go even fucking harder. Even harder now. And now I went from being angry and then to being sad, and now I'm determined. Is a woman being immediately below that search result is another listing on a website called Report My Ex with the headline, Business Consultant Samuel Mann, MBA, is a psycho rapist pedophile. Followed by a similar post on Ripoff Report, and it goes on and on. In total, the allegations span the first 4 pages of Google results for Sam's name. Any positive information about him, including endorsements from clients, was now buried further back in Google than anyone would typically look. Alarmed, Sam defends himself. Sarah, this is literally unbelievable. I have no idea. No, you don't say that, bro. Fuck that. If you say, fine, you know what? You want to let us go because of all this bullshit? We're suing you. We'll see you in court. Goodbye. Hang up on that stupid bitch. You want to believe some shit you see in the fucking online? You see, because everything online is true, right? You want to believe what you see online? Fine. Hang up the phone. Tell her we're fucking suing her. We'll see you in court. No, we don't play that game around here. And I'm gonna go even harder now. I'm fucking pissed, bro. Sarah, this is literally unbelievable. I have no idea why this is happening. You've been working with me for 10 years. You know none of this is true. Yeah, you goddamn right Sarah knows it's not true, but she's still going to follow it. And you want to know what, Sarah? I'll see your ass in court, and I'm going to fucking bust your ass out, Sarah. You're going to be fired after I'm done with you. I'm sorry, Sam. It doesn't matter if it's not true. It's all over the internet. It looks bad for our company to be associated with you. Fine. We'll see you in court. And our lawyers say it makes us vulnerable. We have to cut ties with you. Fine. We'll see you in court. And with that, Sam suddenly loses his biggest client, a relationship that took a decade to build and was continuing to grow. Hundreds of thousands of dollars in annual revenue gone, literally just the day before. Business was going wonderfully. Sam hangs up, bewildered and in disbelief. Don't be bewildered, Sam. You're supposed to get angry because after reading this, it's official. Every single fucking thing that these women are doing and we've been seeing in the media is all fabricated. It's all manipulated, and it's all bullshit. And yes, I am fucking pissed. As soon as he puts the phone down, it begins ringing again. This time the caller's name appears on the caller ID. It's Sam's second biggest client. No, hello, yeah, I see what's going on. Okay, we'll see you in court, bye. That's it. You're probably thinking at this point, wow, yeah, that's powerful, and it'd be awesome to destroy a man by ruining his reputation across the internet. But I don't have the resources to do that, yet you do. That's the beauty and genius of this method. With as little as an internet connection and minutes of your time, you can destroy a man worldwide overnight. Certain types of media, such as complaint websites and Google's search engine, are key to enabling the damn online method. Nonetheless, to maximize results, it's still important to tailor all three fundamentals, beginning with allegations. Crafting allegations. Now, we're literally going to see that this is exactly what Amber Heard and Evan Rachel Wood are doing. We're literally going to see that. Keep in mind that the allegations you craft for the damn online method will be presented as listings on internet search engine result pages, SERPs. The results you see when you search for something via Google or Bing. For example, here is just a sum of the many real listings, crafted allegations that Google serves up at the time of this writing, January 4th, 18. And for the name Darren Ambler, who apparently has been a target of the damn online method. Hold on. So we're going to confirm now. We're going to confirm this is real. This is the real damn method used on a man. Apparently, for the Google serves up. Right, let's read it again. The results you see when you search for something via Google or Bing, for example, here are just some of the many real listings, crafted allegations that Google serves up at the time of this writing for the name Darren Ambler, who apparently has been a target of the damn online method. Oh my God. Darren Scott Ambler, New Jersey, stalker, predator. April 3rd, Darren Scott Ambler resides in the Delran section of southern New Jersey. Darren Ambler is a pharmacist by trade and is the sneakiest liar, sex addict. Darren Ambler, pervert, sex addict, sociopath, conman, New Jersey. Darren Ambler is a 39-year-old sex addict, pervert, con artist, liar, internet addict, and former drug addict. Darren is dangerous because he really believes there's nothing wrong with him and that everyone else is either crazy or out to get him. Yeah, that's called Amber Heard. Yeah, we know about that. That's Amber Heard. Typical sociopathic, sick, demented behavior. Whoever fucking made this book is a sociopath piece of shit. Darren Ambler, New Jersey, liars, cheaters, and bastards. July 2016. Please stop Darren Ambler. He's a womanizer, con man, cheater, liar, sex addict, and he suffers serious mental problems. Beware. He only wants sex and possibly money. He is a professional liar. He is an internet stalker. He preys on. Whatever. Darren Ambler, Riverside Top, New Jersey, hate cheater. November 4th, 2017. Hey, Darren Ambler, Riverside Top, New Jersey, is now on hatecheater.com. Darren Ambler is a sick, mentally ill sociopath who preys on lonely old ladies for dirty sex, oral sex, and pornographic acts. Darren Ambler also latches onto women that he can use for their home, free food, and bedroom. Darren Ambler, stalker, pervert, conman, sexual obsession. Dude, you can literally just go online and see these. What the fuck, man? Darren Ambler, age 39 years old. Beware, stay away from this mentally ill sexual pervert. Darren Ambler is a big zero from southern New Jersey. He is obsessed with sex, dating sites, compulsive lying to others, stalking his prey for his next sexual encounter. Darren is a former drug abuser turned into a sexual addict. Darren Ambler, New Jersey sex addict, sociopath, liar, gave me, whatever. Darren Ambler, a.k.a. Damon Ambler is a liar, sociopath, demented sex addict, predator. I met the creep online and he cheated while he was having sex with me. Okay, and he lied repeatedly about everything. Darren is an internet predator, internet abuser, among other things. Darren Ambler, sex addict, STD care... STD carrier, sociopath. September 10th, Darren Ambler is a known womanizer, mentally ill sociopath who is addicted sex acts and porno, who is addicted to sex acts, I guess. He will screw anyone out of desperation. Darren has screwed prostitutes, older women, desperate, ages 65 to 80, and anyone stupid enough to. You'll notice from these rudimentary examples that each SERP listing crafted allegation begins with a post title or headline that has a web address underneath and a snippet that provides a sample of the content. We'll talk about how and where to post these allegations online in the media section of this chapter, but first it's important to highlight what makes a crafted allegation work best for search engine listings for our damn purposes. Although formats vary somewhat, most of the websites you'll be leveraging will require your allegation post to have a title and content. They're telling them how to post the allegation. They're literally explaining how to do this. Above all, both the title and content need to name the AM, the man or something? The AM and damn. In other words, they should clearly identify in multiple ways the man you seek to destroy. If the man has a relatively unique name, that's great. The search results Google returns will likely refer to him. But if the man has a common name such as Joe Smith, search engines may return some results you didn't craft. You didn't craft. Which would get in the way. I've gone from mad to sad and now to determined, and now I'm disappointed. In either case, it's best to make the post title and content as specific as possible by including the man's full name and any titles he has, e.g., doctor, pilot, or president, credentials, e.g., MD, MBA, or PhD, and affiliations, a company, business, or organization, along with other identifying information such as his address, phone number, and age. For instance, they're telling you an example. Oh my God. Dr. Joe Allen Smith, MD, ENT specialist, 40 years old, at Buffalo General Hospital. They put a phone number, 321 Sweet Home Road, Amherst, New York, is far better than just Joe Smith. And the more identifying information you include, the easier it is for Google to serve up allegations about the specific man you're targeting. And let's not forget about the power of pictures. Pictures are worth 1,000 words, and as the saying goes, and Google appears to agree, since it provides image related to search queries near the top of their search results. Thankfully, many of the websites you'll be using, oh my God, you'll be using allow you to include pictures with your posted allegations to maintain your anonymity. Oh my gosh. You can use pictures of the man that are already public, like the ones posted in his social media profiles or other places online. Copy and paste them from Facebook, LinkedIn, and other sites. Next, in order to attract proper attention, the post title and content you craft. They're explaining how. They're literally, word by word, need to include scandalous allegations about the man victimizing others by violating legal or ethical standards. Anything shocking can work, but crimes of a sexual and violent nature against women and or children seem to work best. A few examples include rape or sexual assault, physical assault, e.g. beating women, and pedophilia. Other vices such as alcoholism and drug abuse can also work but appear less effective, perhaps because victims are less apparent. Either way, both approaches are even more effective when phrased as helpful warnings to the public, most likely because they appeal to authorities' guardian and savior role by implying that weak people are presently at risk. For example, a post title could read as follows: Warning, all women beware of rapist Dr. Joe A. Smith, MD, ENT specialist. Further, while the content requires more detail, it needs to be only about a paragraph in length for search engines to detect it, index it, and rank it highly in SERPs. Nevertheless, longer content is typically better in the eyes of search engines. As always, it is helpful to keep the fundamentals in mind. And ask yourself, what will get the attention of Mary Media and Arthur Authority? As you can probably guess, crafting stories or sharing anecdotes with allegations chock full of scandalous details, violence victims, and potential victims works well. While most people won't actually click on the listings, seeing the post title and snippet is enough. Search engines appear to rank listings linked to voluminous content higher in search results, and that's important because we want the public, media, and authorities to notice them. Also, it's obviously best to make the allegations anonymously if you want to protect yourself from any negative repercussions. I can't fucking believe this. I can't fucking believe this. I can't fucking believe this, man. You can refer yourself simply as a victim or a friend of a victim in your posts. You can also help maintain anonymity by using a public internet connection, like at a cafe or hotel lobby. Look, that I can feel my pulse right here on my temple, fucking raging right now. Virtual private network connection, if you're familiar with how that works, to mask your home IP address. Further, some of the websites you'll be leveraging may ask you to register with their username and or email address. You can still guard your anonymity, however, by creating generic usernames and throwaway email accounts. Oh my god. Dude, they're listing it word like fucking point by point, man. Yahoo, Gorilla Mail, Hotmail, and the like, Karma Princess, whatever. Frankly, the websites do not seem to care who is actually posting. See, this is exploitation. They're exploiting the entire system that we live in. Additionally, although it's important to make the allegations scandalous, it's counterproductive to go overboard and make them ridiculous. For example, an allegation stating he's a doctor who rapes patients is enough to do serious and lasting damage, whereas he's a doctor who drinks 20 bottles of wine per week, smokes crack, hires prostitutes, and rapes his patients sounds over the top and could undermine the credibility of your claims and lose authorities' interest. Really? Really? No wonder this person doesn't want you to know who they are. I can't fucking believe this. Moreover, the damn online method relies on multiple allegation postings across the internet to get the attention of search engines and work most effectively because the internet search engines tend to ignore duplicate content. You'll need to craft various written versions of your allegations to be posted on different websites. However, the versions do not have to vary much. Changing a few words and moving some sentences around should suffice. Here are 3 examples. Warning, sexual predator, Dr. Joe Allen Smith, MD, ENT specialist, Buffalo General, blah, 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 blah. I'm a former patient victim of Dr. Joe Smith, and I'm posting my experience here to protect other victims from what happened to me. He works at the hospital in Buffalo and lives at 321 Sweet Home Road in Amherst, New York. While examining me for an ear infection, he repeatedly touched my breasts. He even said he was excited to see me while gesturing towards his crotch. I could see his erection through his pants. He also kept insisting I see him outside the office, no matter how many times I tried to say no to dating him. I was violated and harassed. I don't feel safe knowing that he has my personal information. Why does Buffalo General allow this sexual harassment and assault? See, and then what would happen? I heard that Dr. Joe Smith, MD, ENT specialist, does it to other patients too. Two, don't trust Dr. Joe Allen Smith. Version 2. Remember, I'm not even going to say anything. I don't know. This is so disappointing. All women beware of 40-year-old pervert and rapist Dr. Joe A. Smith at Buffalo General Hospital and his home at 321 Sweet Home Road. I was Dr. Joseph Smith's patient, and now I'm his victim. I saw him for a throat infection. After he persisted relentlessly, I gave in to the pressure and power that he had over me and agreed to go out with him. Then he raped me. Dude. He's also a raging alcoholic. He drank so much on our date that he became a violent monster. Monster. This makes me hate Amber Heard and Evan Rachel Wood supporters so much more. This makes me despise them. Despise them. I also think he drugged me with prescription medication. Do not trust Dr. Joseph Allen Smith and watch out for any calls from his phone. Don't even be alone in the same room with him. Google his name and you will see I'm not the only victim. Public service announcement. Rapist, ear, nose, and throat doctor Joseph Smith lives at whatever. I smelled alcohol in Joe Smith's breath during my last appointment with him. This alcoholic sex addict also slurred his speech and tried to grope my breast while examining my nose at Buffalo Hospital. I had to leave his office when he wouldn't stop and started to get violent, but I was too embarrassed to make a scene or tell anyone. I was too... No one else should be made into a victim like I was. Spread the word so there will be no... You know what? After reading this book, I don't believe a single fucking word any woman says anymore. Sorry. After reading this, I'm not going to believe a single... And I don't mean the women watching. I'm talking about the women that come forward with any kind of bullshit allegations. I'm not going to believe a single fucking word any of them say, because I can guarantee they've all probably read this. And yes, I'm very, very angry. So when people, were you mad? Yeah, bitch. Yeah, I am mad. And I'm not even mad in that way. I'm determined now. Now I'm going to drop every single one of these women. Every single one. And we're going to prove that every single one, fucking one of them are lying. And they've all probably read this book. Tell every woman you see and post on social media to avoid this man. And to all other victims I know are out there, please, please, please complain to Buffalo General Hospital and share your story with police. We have to stop Dr. Joe Allen Smith before he hurts other women. Finally, periodically posting different versions of allegations like the examples just shown to websites over time can help keep scandalous listings for the man you're targeting at the top of Google's search results. As few as one post per week on a website, 10 minutes of your time is enough to keep your allegations fresh and trending on Google's headlines indefinitely. How do you even have a relationship after this? How do you even try and meet a woman after this? How do you even try and have a sexual relationship with any woman after this? Finally, period. Now let's move to discussing the websites where you can post the allegations you've crafted. Well, we're at 52 minutes, so I guess we're gonna. You know what? Fuck that. No. I was gonna say we're at 52 minutes. We're gonna go and fuck it. Let's go to 70 minutes. I don't give a goddamn how long this is. As you know from chapter 1, it's difficult to damn without Mary Media's help. This is especially true for the damn online method because it relies on help from specific types of media, mainly websites and Google's search engine. Complaint websites are the most crucial type of website to leverage for the damn online method. You've probably come across them while searching online for a business or product review, but if you're not already familiar with them, they depict themselves as websites for people to voice opinions and share their experiences publicly. Basically, they make it free and easy for people to post their reviews and complaints on the internet for all to see. Examples of complaint websites include the infamous and long-standing Ripoff Report. Oh, I thought that was fake. I thought those were all examples. Ripoff Report is real, along with Complaints Board and Pissed Consumer. What the fuck? Why do you people have you have nothing to do with your lives? Then go on Pissed Consumer? In addition to websites like these that are geared to attract consumer complaints, e.g. about businesses, product, and services, there are also seemingly endless number of dating and relationship complaint websites such as Report My Ex, Beware, and Cheaters and Homewreckers, where you can easily post allegations. For your convenience, here's a list of over 50 complaint websites available online at the top of this writing. Bro, they have like a whole half page. I'm not going to read all that bullshit. These websites profit tremendously from using public complaints as a legal form of extortion. I said it at the beginning. I said it. I'm stopping. I'm going to stop here. I'm going to stop here. This is extortion. I'm not going to stop. No, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. Okay. As alluded in chapter 1, media of this kind shield themselves from legal repercussions by attesting that they do not create the content published on their websites, i.e. complaints. Rather, they are just providing a forum for people to convey it. In that regard, complaint websites can hide behind free speech laws and other statutes pertaining to freedom of expression. That's why that stupid bitch kept on talking about freedom of speech. That's why. That's why right there. Freedom pertaining to freedom of expression on the internet, such as the Communications Decency Act, Section 230. Similarly, many complaint websites actually promote the fact that they do not monitor, censor, or verify the content posted on their platforms. Oh my God. They're literally telling these women that it doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be true. Just come out and say it. Oh my gosh. What inevitably happens, however, and what these websites bank on is that users post complaints that damage reputations and result in substantial losses for people and businesses. Then the websites refuse to remove the complaints unless they are paid to do so? What? And the payment they demand for removal is exorbitant, ranging from hundreds to thousands of dollars per post? Moreover, many of these websites make it exceedingly easy to proliferate complaints across the internet by offering users the ability to instantly publish copies of their complaints on multiple affiliated websites. They want your posts to appear everywhere online so people will notice them and pay to have them removed. This process is akin to blackmail. Akin? That's fucking blackmail. And now I'm back to being sad. In other words, by simply clicking on a button and on a complaint website, the damn allegation it took you only minutes to craft is published to numerous affiliate complaint websites across the internet, which helps make it possible to damn worldwide overnight. However, this money-making scheme that capitalizes on free speech, again, free speech, and the reach of the internet and reputation ravaging could not be successful without the help of internet search engines like aforementioned Google and Bing. Similar to complaint websites, search engines absolve themselves of responsibility for the search results they serve up by attesting that they do not create the content, rather they just convey the information already on the internet. But in true Mary Media style, search engines actually do influence the impact of the internet content on public by choosing which content to promote at the top of their search results. For example, there may be thousands of listings on the internet associated with a search for Dr. Joey Smith, ENT specialist, yet the listings on complaint websites seem to be served up first in Google's search results. This works so well that a complaint posted on Ripoff Report, for instance, about a company or a person typically ranks higher in Google search results than a company's website for the person or the person's Facebook profile. And Google does deserve special commendation in this regard, as it is the most popular search engine and appears to place a greater priority on serving up scandalous content in comparison to other search engines like Bing. In other words, a search for Dr. Joey Smith through Google is more likely to return allegations or complaint websites than the same search conducted through Bing. Moreover, if a person pays a complaint website to remove allegations that appear on the first page of Google search results, Google quickly elevates another complaint website allegation from lower in their result rankings to take its place. I've seen allegations ranking on page 3 of Google's results jump up overnight to replace an allegation removed from page 1. So that means that Google is assisting these women. Tabloid. In this sense, Google seems to operate like a newsstand that places tabloids at the front and center display rack to attract customers, whereas Bing tends to position credible sources more prominently. Oh my God. Make no mistake, however, Bing still does serve up scandalous complaint website listings in its search results, just lower down in their rankings. In addition to complaint websites, social media like Twitter also play an important role in making the damn online method so effective. Once you've posted allegations on complaint websites, social media can be leveraged to draw even more public attention to them. This is as easy as posting, liking, and retweeting or sharing links to the allegations you publish, on complaint websites. Posting something as simple as, wow, look at what people are saying about Joe A. Smith, MD. He's a doctor I was thinking of seeing. I could have been raped. On Twitter, along with his links to supporting posts on complaint websites, is enough to broadcast the allegations to potentially millions of people and increase internet traffic to further elevate listings of search results. God, dude, this is a handbook of exploitation. Gosh. Leveraging authority. Even with your allegations published across the internet and ranking at the top of search engines' result pages, it's sometimes necessary to drop them into Arthur Authority's lap, so to speak, to get him to take action. Social media like LinkedIn and Facebook are particularly useful in this regard. For example, as LinkedIn profiles are essentially online resumes, they can be used to find information about a man's current and previous places of employment, his professional affiliations, and the names of important people in his professional network, such as his boss or his biggest client. Similar information can be found in Facebook profiles. With that information in hand, you can then message allegations to the most important people in his networks via social media, anonymous emails, or the contact us page of employers' websites. Through the same means, you can also provide authorities with links to post on complaint websites and encourage them to Google his name to see it's true. Oh my God. So they create the allegations, then they create the seriousness for it to be on Google. Then they go and tell the people to look on Google for the things they've created. Man, dude. Likewise, you can send similar alert messages to regulatory associations such as the American Medical Association, encouraging them to revoke any licenses or certification a man has. And as illustrated in the vignette about Sam Mann at the beginning of this chapter, when authorities are directly alerted to allegations, there is an implied duty for them to take action. Even more in our favor, e.g. terminate employment. Even more in our favor, Arthur Authority makes it nearly impossible for a man to have any recourse against the damn method online. As already mentioned, the media we use authority, e.g. the legal system, to shield themselves from repercussions with free speech and internet laws. Why do you think she kept on saying, why do you think Amber Heard kept on saying free speech? Why do you think she kept on saying that, dude? Oh my God. Similarly, social media giants like Twitter fight hard with their attorneys to protect users' rights to express whatever they want. Moreover, if you maintain your anonymity, whom can authorities take action against? It can be impossible to prove who made the allegations on the internet. Besides, as taking legal action is ridiculously expensive and winning defamation cases is notoriously hard, it's usually prohibitively difficult for a man to fight back. Oh my God, Johnny Depp really did it. He really was fighting back against this bitch. Oh my God. Oh my God. We're going to read that again. Besides, as taking legal action is ridiculously expensive and winning defamation cases is notoriously hard, it's usually prohibitively difficult for a man to fight back. And keep that in mind. With the swift loss of income, social support, and so on that typically occurs as a result of Allison allegation, Mary Media, and Arthur Authority's collaboration, most men will not have the resources to even pay for the allegation removals from complaint websites, let alone hire a legal team to chase after accusers. Even if a man did have the money, very few lawyers, courts, and laws are equipped to deal with the new tactics and technology underpinning the damn online method. The legal system is already far behind the times and too slow to catch up. In other words, there isn't much most men can do to recover from the damn online method. Wow. Wow, dude. I think we're going to be done there. What are we at? An hour 5? How much more? There's still a lot of this. Fuck that. Nah, I need to read this whole thing. I don't care how long it goes. I really don't care how long it goes. I'm sorry. I can't fucking believe this bullshit, man. Chapter 3, the DAM at work method. In comparison to the DAM online method outlined in the previous chapter, the DAM at work method relies less on mass media and more on leveraging workplace allegations and work-related authorities. And while it's not quite easy as posting allegations across the internet, the amount of effort required for remarkably destructive results is still surprisingly small. I'll illustrate with the following vignette. Kathy Click was a new hire, a recent graduate with a master's degree in marketing. She was happy to finally leave the academic world and hit the ground running at her first real job. Socially outgoing and chatty, Kathy related to her colleagues as though they were personal friends. She started a company bowling team, went to happy hour with coworkers, and was devilishly excited to engage in office gossip. Upper management liked her energy, initiative, and people person personality. It wasn't long before she developed a close-knit group of followers. Oh, I know where this is going. At work, Eric, introvert, however, tended to keep to himself. True to the many stereotypes about engineers. He was more comfortable working with data and things than with people. A longtime employee of the company, he had worked his way up over the years from an entry-level position to senior engineer. It didn't take Kathy long to discover that she disliked Eric. He was reserved, had few friends, and did not participate in company social activities. Likewise, he consistently declined Kathy's invitations to join the bowling team and other such things. Worse, when she expressed new ideas about how to market the company's products, he often criticized her for overselling the products' technical capabilities. In sum, Eric got in her way and made him look bad. So because this guy got in her way and made her look bad, she's going to destroy him. How do you ever look at women the same again after this? So true to her nature, Kathy began to communicate her dismay to her large circle of friends at work. She complained that Eric stifled her ideas by interrupting and criticizing her during meetings. She said that Eric discounted her perspectives because she was female. My God. To be supportive, her friends at her work friends echoed her sentiments and reinforced her negative views of Eric. You people are being manipulated by these women, bro. You're being manipulated. That's what's happening. Empowered, Kathy then took her complaints to human resources. She stated that Eric did not acknowledge her contributions because she was a woman. She said that he spoke aggressively and that she did not feel safe during meetings with him. Oh my God. When HR asked if there was anything else about Eric that made her feel uncomfortable, Kathy added that perhaps he didn't listen to ideas because he was sexually attracted to her. Oh my God. And now that she thought more deeply about it, she recalled instances when he stared at her breasts rather than making eye contact while she was speaking. Further, when asked if were any witnesses, Kathy said she had been sharing her concerns with coworkers for quite some time. They agreed with her and they would vouch for her. HR confronted Eric blindsided. He said he had no idea what Kathy or her friends at work were even talking about, that he related to her no differently than any other employee. He also said he had not violated any company policies. No one else had ever complained about him during his years with the company, and HR had no tangible evidence to support allegations of sex discrimination. Nevertheless, in order to maintain a safe work environment, promote diversity, and avoid further complications, HR mandated that Eric formally apologize to Kathy and refrain from criticizing her. They also threatened to terminate Eric if he did not comply. Informed his manager that what had occurred and added documentation about the incident to Eric's permanent personal file. Rumors traveled fast around the company about Eric's apology and that his disrespect for women, fearing termination, that he no longer voiced his opinions during meetings and retracted his views whenever a female coworkers took issue with them. He was eventually passed over for promotion. Kathy was applauded for having the bravery to voice her concerns and stand up to sexual discrimination. She advanced quickly in her career with the company. I don't know how you ever look at women the same after this. I don't know how. I genuinely don't. This is life-changing. This is life-changing. I'm trying to think here. I don't know how to get past this. What I'm reading, I don't know how to get past it. I don't know what I'm gonna do after I finish filming and after I edit and after I release this. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how I'm gonna look at women the same anymore. You may be thinking at this point, is that all it took to destroy Eric's career? As the vignette is derived from real incidents, I assure you that it really can be that easy. How am I going to look at these women the same ever again? While leveraging work-related authorities is the key to enabling the damn at work method, crafting appropriate workplace allegations and utilizing the correct channels to convey them is required to get these authorities involved. That said, let's review how to tailor the three fundamentals to destroy a man now at work, beginning with the allegations. Crafting allegations. Money matters most to companies, and that's what's most important to keep in mind when crafting workplace allegations. Making money is a company's main purpose. It's why the companies exist. Profits grow them, and financial losses lead to their death. Even companies who strive to make the world a better place couldn't do so if they didn't make money to fund their efforts. Likewise, the same is true for a company's functions or departments. And it is easy to see how functions like product development, sales, and marketing exist to make the company money. However, it's less easy to see how money is also the guiding star for functions like HR and legal departments. Make no mistake, these departments do not exist to help employees or protect employees, despite portraying themselves that way. I've known that forever, and I'm glad it's in the book finally, and now we can say it. HR is not your friend. HR is not your friend. That's why Toby was a piece of shit in the office, because HR is not your friend, bro. And I'm going to say this again. I'm going to have a very hard time looking at women the same after reading this. A very hard time. I'm going to have a hard time wanting a relationship. This is life-changing. Rather, their primary function is to protect companies against financial losses that can arise from personnel matters, lawsuits, and the like. For example, companies invest in diversity and sexual harassment training for employees, not because training creates a better workplace. Many studies show it has little effect, but because it helps protect the companies from lawsuit. E.g., companies can argue that they are not responsible for employee misconduct because they provided training on proper conduct. In some, companies can fully recognize the massive damage Allison Allegation, Mary Media, and Arthur Authority are capable of, especially in terms of generating this kind of scandal and public outrage that results in boycotts, costly legal action, tarnished brand reputation, and other huge financial losses. In addition to posing a threat to the company profitability, viable workplace allegations also require a victim in need of protection. In work context, victims are generally synonymous with protected classes, women, minorities. Oh my God. The term protected class stems from the U.S. federal anti-discrimination law, meaning that companies are held legally liable and can lose money from allegations about mistreatment of people in protected classes. Similarly, people who have less power in organizations due to their position, title, or status, e.g. entry-level employees, can also be considered victims because of those who have more power. For instance, because business owners and managers can tell employees what to do and terminate employees who do not comply, they can easily be perceived as misusing their power or mistreating their subordinates. Combine people in the protected classes and the lower levels of positions, such as female subordinates, make excellent victims for workplace allegations that can destroy a man now. Now I'm angry again. So when we boil it down, simple and familiar ingredients of crafting damn at work allegations emerge. Claims be made about a male employee doing something scandalous to a victim. However, like Allison Allegation dressed in business attire, the claims have to be properly suited for the workplace environment and be taken seriously by coworkers, managers, HR, and so on. Fortunately, scandalous yet plausible. I don't know how you don't kill someone at your job if they do this to you. And I'm not talking about a woman. I'm talking about if HR did this to you. I don't know how you just don't follow the person that is HR. I don't know how you don't follow them home, in their home, and you just murder them in their house. I don't know how you don't do that. You have a person, you have a woman that's literally killing a man, and they're using exploitation to do it. And HR is a tool of this. And I don't know how you allow that. I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do if I was sitting across from HR and the HR person was telling me all of this and I know it's not true. I think I would beat the shit out of that person. I probably would. And especially after reading this, I have no sympathy for any woman ever again. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do anymore. I mean, how can you find a relationship? How can you even try and talk to a girl? How can you even try and message a girl? How can you even try and walk up to a girl knowing that this kind of shit is out there, bro? And they'll use this against you. This is life altering. Fortunately, scandalous yet plausible claims can come from magnifying just about anything a man does with a potential victim. For example, a man who hugs women at work can be easily accused of unwanted touching. A man who expresses opinions that differ from those held by people in protected classes can be accused of being aggressive and creating an unsafe work environment. Here's your unsafe work environment, bitch. Here's your fucking unsafe work environment. And yeah, it's me. And it's me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm the strong opinion. I'm the asshole. Here's your fucking unsafe work environment. A man who uses humor that involves protected classes or subordinates can be accused of making inappropriate jokes and creating a hostile workplace. Moreover, a man who engages in a sexual relationship, even a consensual one or anything even related to sexual activity with a potential victim from the workplace, e.g. asking a female colleague to join him for dinner, can easily be accused of unwanted sexual advances, sexual harassment, and other forms of sexual misconduct. You can't even talk to a girl now in the fucking workplace. Oh my fucking God. Yet, like the damn online method, while it's important to make the allegations scandalous, it's counterproductive, especially in workplace settings, to go overboard and make them ridiculous. For instance, accusing a manager of rubbing up against female subordinates and repeatedly asking them on dates is enough to do serious and lasting damage, whereas saying he rapes women daily in the employee lounge on lunch breaks, well, that just sounds stupid. No shit. Borders on unbelievable and could undermine your credibility. Along the same lines, it's generally more effective to make allegations related to a man's character. He's abusive, sexual. Yeah, and that's why I like being the way I am on my videos. Look, I know what I keep saying. How am I going to look at women the same after this? But no, I don't know. I can't cover my ass on that one. I don't know. I don't know how, in the workplace, in the office, in a restaurant, in a club, on Facebook. How are you ever going to look at women the same again? Along the same lines, it's generally more effective to make allegations related to a man's character rather than something tangible like the quality of his work. A man can provide evidence to back up the quality of his work, whereas scandalous allegations about his character are much more difficult to defend against. And as we know from Chapter 1, such allegations can become their own evidence with the media's help. Leveraging media. Smear campaigns channeled through companies' internal communication networks are one of the most effective media means for destroying a man at work. Before you can take your allegations directly to authorities like HR, you'll need to ensure they'll find some kind of support for your claims upon investigation. For example, if you were to allege to HR that a manager tries to date female subordinates, but the manager's coworkers say they've never heard anything about it when HR asks, the allegation probably won't go far. However, if coworkers are able to say they've heard about the manager trying to date female subordinates, then further action from HR is likely. The more coworkers can vouch for an allegation, the more effective it is. And smear campaigns can do a great job of spreading claims and cultivating support. If you work with women in your office, I don't know how you look at them the same after hearing what we're reading together. I don't know how you do. So what's required for an effective smear campaign? Well, first you need an internal communication network, or to put it more simply, work friends. You probably already have a network of friends at work, but if you are new to the company or tend to be a loner, you'll have to develop one. The vignette at the beginning of the chapter illustrated how Kathy Click did an outstanding job of building a broad network of work friends quickly. And we all know the woman in the office that has so many friends. Oh my God. But it's not necessary to go as far as starting a company bowling team. And although it's outside the scope of this handbook to detail how to make friends, plenty of other books focus on that. I'll share some important tips on how to maximize your network for damn purposes. First, it's wise to befriend people in the company who are informally influential. Now they're telling you to go be a fake friend. These folks are akin to the popular kids at school who set trends, gain followers, and always have friends who sit with the lunch table. Always have friends to sit with at the lunch table. Sorry, ugh. Other employees respect these people's opinions and follow their lead. In corporate lingo, people like these are referred to as opinion leaders. Gaining an opinion leader's friendship, trust, and sharing your claims with that person is almost like publishing allegations in a company newsletter. Second, it's important to befriend people in the company who are formally influential. These are folks who have power because of their position, title, or status, e.g., director, manager, etc. Building relationships with these people is a little more challenging than making friends with the popular kids just discussed. However, the obstacles inherent to the organizational structures, e.g., an entry-level worker has no business talking to an executive, can be circumvented in a number of ways, such as a company social events and mentoring programs. For instance, there are usually opportunities to strike up conversations with higher level employees at company-held birthday celebrations, retirement parties, and the like. Likewise, you can join company clubs such as the Event Planning Committee or the Diversity and Inclusion Group that provide opportunities to network with people at various levels throughout the organization. Further, mentoring programs offer great opportunities to build those close relationships with high-level people, relationships that are intended to provide support for dealing with sensitive or controversial company matters such as hostile work environment. Third, it's useful to have many people in your work network. Even if they don't know you on a deep personal level, the sheer number of people who know you and think positively of you can help greatly in terms of supporting your claims and spreading allegations. Now I'm angry again. The rule of reciprocity is also important to keep in mind here. People are more likely to think positively of you and do something for you if you've done something for them. Dude, if you have a woman in the workplace that acts like this, we all do. I don't know how you don't look at these people and look at them, and look at them the same. I don't know how you don't. I don't know, man. So be friendly and helpful to others in the workplace whenever you can, as your favors will tend to be reimbursed and returned in kind. Moreover, besides being useful for our damn purposes, acting on opportunities to be friendly and helpful can advance your career in general. With your network of friends established, you can then begin your smear campaign. Everything we've already covered about crafting allegations applies here. However, I will reiterate that the damn at work method calls for you to be subtle and keep the idiosyncrasies of your work context in mind. For instance, setting up a formal meeting with a random employee to claim you've been raped by your manager will likely cause that coworker to become uncomfortable and pass responsibility to HR prematurely, either by going to HR directly or encouraging you to do so. In contrast, however, saying something more subtly at work to a work friend during lunch, such as "I'm dreading my next meeting with my manager. I always catch him looking at my breasts," is far more effective, and especially if the work friend is an opinion leader and or has high-level status in the company. A comment phrased and delivered in that manner can fuel gossip that will spread your claim and garner its acceptance company-wide. Likewise, similar comments made to multiple coworkers over time, be careful not to overdo it, can create a groundswell, and soon employees will be whispering things like, "Watch out for that manager. Everyone says he's a creep who can't keep his eyes off women." While internal company communication channels are notably effective for destroying a man at work, media external for the company can also be leveraged to great effect. For example, the damn online method outlined in chapter 2 can easily lead to a man losing his job and even be combined with the damn at work method. However, if destroying a man's career is your primary intention, it's especially helpful to include scandalous workplace conduct allegations when posting on complaint websites and social media. Similarly, as the examples in Chapter 2 illustrate, it's also helpful to post identify a man's place of employment and his job title and his work-related victims, because they are public. Those allegations alone can be enough to get authorities like HR and legal departments to take action, especially if they align with the allegations you've spread within the company. Leveraging authority. When it comes to the damn at work method, the relationship between authorities affords the greatest leverage, mainly the relationship between authorities internal to the company, such as HR, and authorities external to the company, such as the U.S. legal system. As alluded to earlier, companies are fearful of financial losses imposed by external authorities, and it's a responsibility of the company factions like HR and the legal department to protect against those losses by ensuring the regulations are followed, by defending against claims to the contrary. So company authorities still operate as protector and savior, but it's the company and not you they strive to protect most. However, that also means you can leverage a threat of going to external authorities as a way to motivate company authorities to act, e.g. conveying that you'll take your concerns to police if HR does not do something to address your allegations, whether they're true or not. With all that in mind, the actions of the company authorities can be understood in two ways: managing allegations before they reach the public and dealing with allegations after they are publicized. Companies manage pre-public allegations by acting to quiet them and avoid the financial losses that can result from lowered employee productivity, morale, legal claims, and the like. These actions can take several forms, the beginning of coercing accused to apologize to the accusers. An apology by the accused costs the company nothing. It's relatively quick and quiet and can save the company money by retaining employees involved and avoiding the cost of new hires. Indeed, the company authorities hope an apology from the accused will diffuse allegations and reduce escalation. Likewise, HR may separate people involved to alleviate tensions by transferring them to different areas of the company, staggering work hours, and so on. Company authorities also document incidents and the steps they take to resolve them to defend against possible legal problems. Although these actions may not initially appear to be severe enough to destroy a man, they actually work very well for our damn purposes. Most people perceive an apology as an admission of guilt with the C. Never apologize. Never. Why would he apologize if he didn't do anything wrong? While the apologizer usually does it because he fears losing his job, it's rarely understood by the others that way. Similarly, when the company separates the accused from accusers in the workplace, people assume the accused is guilty, with the thinking being, why would the company transfer him if he wasn't a real problem? And documentation about the incident is a scandalous scar on the accused's personal record, hindering favorable performance reviews, promotions, and so on. As shown with Eric Introvert in this chapter's vignette. Is that how you say it? I don't know. These actions are plenty to damn. The man's reputation is ruined. His opinions are discounted. He's passed over for career opportunities. He's effectively condemned in the workplace. However, these scandalous allegations, I've been squeezing my phone. However, scandalous allegations about an employee become public, or it's apparent that they will become public, is the easiest way for a company's authorities to avoid repercussions with external authorities, or to cut ties with the accused. More specifically, when the potential financial losses to a company, e.g. boycotts, tarnished brand reputation, or expensive legal action, exceed the money that could be saved by keeping accused employed, the company will terminate his employment or force him to resign, which meets our damn intentions. Notice that concepts like truth, justice, or right and wrong are not at play here. Rather, when companies are involved, it's all about money. Finally, it's typically better to leveraging external authorities unless your allegations qualify as violent crimes. Rape, the claims you've crafted and spread through your workplace network, will likely matter more to the company's authorities than the external authorities. Moreover, once they are brought into the picture, external authorities tend to coordinate with a company's internal authorities, which can backfire if you haven't already done your groundwork with the internal authorities, e.g. HR may not vouch for you. All right, what is this last part? How these damn methods work. Dude, I don't even think we need to read anymore. I really don't. There's only like four. Let's see. Fine. Why these damn methods work. Having reviewed the damn fundamentals, how to damn online and how to damn at work, I'm sure you've gotten the gist of how to destroy a man now and can figure out how to apply the same principles in other contexts like school, divorce, and child custody battles. With that in mind, I'll finish this handbook on a positive note with a word about why these methods work. In a word, these damn methods work because women are winning. Moreover, we're doing it by turning male oppressors' own patriarchy against them. No, you're not. You're exploiting, you stupid. I only didn't say the B word because I know that I've already said it enough and my fans are already tired of it. Sorry. I'm sorry for saying the B word today. I apologize to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the way that I've been angry. I apologize, but I'm sorry. That's all I'm going to say. That's it. Women have gained more power than men while society still operates. There it is. There it is. There it is. That's it. That's the one. There it is. They just admitted it. They just admitted it. Women have gained more power than men while society still operates like we are powerless victims. You done it. You're done. That's it. I don't even need to read. I don't even need to read anymore. That's it. That's it. There it is. I told you. I told you. I told you. I fucking told you. Okay. Okay. Where is it? Women have gained more power than men while society still operates like we are powerless victims. In this way, women benefit from both the virtues of victimhood and the power of the oppressor. We also do it openly, hidden in plain sight by patriarchy's selective blindness to women. It's patriarchy society that forever views us as damsels in distress. It's patriarchal society that laughs at the thought of a man being a victim of a woman. It's patriarchal society that defines violence as physical in terms of beatings and broken bones, but never in terms of allegations and broken lives. Even when studies show that women are just as violent as men, when violence includes such things as verbal abuse, reputation ravaging, and emotional abuse, patriarchal society still cannot perceive women as the aggressors. Despite men being far more likely than women to be the victims of violent crime like homicide, men are still perceived as less deserving of protection.